So the first thing to get the box off is you want to get this filler neck off of the box itself. And I'm using a T30. And then there's one clip down here yet. Just lift that center piece out. Loosen up the clip. Oh, there it goes. And that comes right out like that. There we go. Back together. Okay, just make sure that the filler neck is loose. Okay, so I'm at the back of the truck here by the hitch, by the bumper. And if you get up underneath, you'll see this wire harness right here. That's going to come off with the box that leads to your taillights. And then you'll see another one over on this side that goes up and attaches to the box, and you're going to want to take those connectors off right up in here. It's this middle one and the two middle ones here that you want to get off. Okay, so I've got a small little screwdriver and I squeezed it down in between in that clip right there. So what I did was I wiggled it loose here with my channel lock pliers, and off it comes. You have to get the screwdriver right in between there. And I'm going to do the same for the top one. So with both connectors off of there, I just took both of these wire harnesses and just tucked them up nice like that, so that when you lift the box up they're not going to get in the way. And the next thing you want to do is you really need to spray something on those bolts. I sprayed them about a month ago already because I knew I was going to be doing this. And I got some honey goo here, and I'm going to spray up all the bolts, and I'll count them up for you and show you where they all are. Look at that honey goo sizzle. This is where the noisy part comes in. What you're going to need is a 18mm socket. You might be able to get away with an 11/16, and I'm not even quite sure, but I might need some extensions, so I'm going to bring them underneath with me. If you don't have an impact wrench, then I would recommend a good Johnson bar. Apparently these are called breaker bars, but I've always known it as a Johnson bar. I recommend this if you don't have this. So each side has 4 bolts holding the box on, and they shouldn't be too hard to get at. One is right there, and then that bracket just past the hose, there's another one on there. So I'm going to start on the front one here on the driver's side. I'm using a long extension and a short one. It's way up there. Just make sure you get it really good on the head there before you even start. Oh, sweet. Came out nice. Okay, so I'm going to do that bolt, and then I'm going to go to the back of the truck and get the other two from the back, and then go to the passenger side. Okay, and there comes the rest of it. These other two at the back, you're going to have to get them up through the hole in the frame. Unless you're using a Johnson bar, you could probably just get up in there with it. And this back one is basically the same. Get it up through this hole here. Looks like this one, the head's a little bit rusty. Just wiggle it on there, or tap it on if you have to. I'm going to use another extension on this one because it's got this part here of the hitch. That's better. Not even budging. Okay, I'm gonna give that impact wrench a little break there, and I'm gonna try it with the Johnson bar. And I got two right there. Which one do you think I'm gonna pick? Of course. Okay, it's coming out very, very difficultly. But if I can get it started and work it back and forth a little bit, then I can get it hopefully loose and be able to keep the threads. Okay, so I did it one turn with the breaker bar, and I'm going to try retightening it again. I sprayed it once, and I'm going to inch it back and forth a little bit. And even if you got to do this about 20 different times, it's still better than having to drill out that hole and retap the threads. So I'm going to be doing this for a while, back and forth, and respraying until it comes out. Alright, with this honey goo, I got it out in 4 times that I had to turn it back in and back out and respray it. So that's pretty good. Alright, I'm going to do the other side, all 4 there. My clips are a little mangled here already, but it should just slip out of here. Should. Lift it up a bit and slip it out. And there you are. That takes a lot of weight off. At first I was just going to take the box and lift it off and move it back maybe a foot or 2 just so that I could get at the cab corners. But I've decided that I'm going to put this thing upside down, and my wife just bought an umbrella, so I still had that nice long box from it, and I cut it in half, padded the sides there so I don't have to scratch it any more than it already is. And just be careful on the driver's side and make sure that you're careful with the spout where you fill up the tank. Make sure it doesn't catch anywhere. Okay, let's see how heavy it is first.
I'm on the tire and the bumper.
Yeah.
It's heavy enough.
I just got to get this spout out of the way down.
Oh, okay.
Down here.
Hmm.
I think it's going to pretty much clear. Might have to lift it a little bit more on this corner.
Yeah. You want me on that side though?
No. Can we get it back a little bit and on the tire then?
I am on the tire.
I know, back just a little higher on. Whoa. I guess we're going to have to clear the mud flaps and then see if we can tip it up.
Yeah.
Alright, ready?
3, 2, 1, go! Are you tipping it up? Oh shit!
Oh, we're good.
Okay. Good.
Not gonna bother anybody. No, that's good.
Well, yeah, it's not like you're moving your truck all week anyway.
Nope, it ain't going nowhere. Perfect. And this is the reason why I'm taking it apart. Is my cab corners. So this is an interesting little story here. I duct taped all this shut before winter. That's just amazing. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you like. And make sure you hit the like button. Thank you.